Hello, it's Meg.A. again. And today, on Saturday, I want to talk about how I am not going to choose a niche for YouTube. And that's just for right now, like for right now, per se. But I just want to give my reasoning for why I'm not going to choose a niche. And it has a lot to do with the fact of just some background story. Like when I lost my dad, after I lost my dad, I found myself putting on like, not saying I wasn't who I was, but I found myself trying to fulfill myself in ways around people, around certain things that really wasn't who I were. So, in the midst of all that, I've gotten to the point where now I'm just boldly wanting to be Megan. I'm just like, what were you doing all them years, sweetie? Why was you doing that? Why was you around that? Doing just basically like a completely just change. So that's one of the biggest reasons I've decided to finally just. It took me some time to want to do my YouTube channel because of the fact that I kept thinking like I had the niche. And as you know, if you've watched my other videos, I love writing. Writing has been like a big part of my life, like a big part of my life. And that's something I could talk about all the time wholeheartedly. However, that's just a piece of Megan. That's a piece of what I love. So for me to get and choose a niche solely about writing, it's not saying I couldn't talk about writing on like for the rest of my life. I could, but that's only giving a piece of me. And I've been put in situations where I've only given pieces of me because the other parts were rejected. So now I'm at a point where I am just boldly wanting to be Megan. I don't want to just water myself down. And I'm not saying that anybody that chooses a niche is, or that has a niche or that is doing a niche or whatever on YouTube. I'm not saying like, oh, they're watering themselves down. No, I'm not saying that at all. If you have a niche, that's great. I'm subscribed to a lot of people with niches for specific reasons, but sometimes like I know it can get tiring just being like, you post a video, someone doesn't, the people that you don't watch it, or you get low views on this one and that one, and then there are times where you might be going through a transition in your life, and when you start going through that transition, when you want to start like posting certain things, you're only seen in this one particular niche. So people, you start seeing your views start dwindling because it's like, oh, I was only here because she posts makeup videos, or oh, I was only here because she talked about mental health, or she only talked about writing. So that's some of the reason why, for me, finally being bold enough to get on YouTube and just start my channel. I'm not really just honing in on a niche. I'm posting videos that are just about me being authentically me, who I am, myself. No, nothing. Like, it's not saying that people aren't being who they are, but sometimes you have to like. Sometimes you like what I've seen and what I'm seeing with the content creation. Like when you have a niche or something, sometimes like you feel compelled to. I have to do this. Like I can't enjoy this moment and record this moment for myself, or I can't just or I have to record it. Oh, that's content. Oh, that's content. You should still be able to live your life and post accordingly. Me, I'm 38 years old. I'm knocking close to 40. So it's like, what are you going to get? You're going to get me. So I am the brand. I am the personal brand. So it's me that you're getting. So don't be surprised if you see me posting things that are, you're like, okay, yeah, you post about some books recently, but then you post about some languages, and then you posted about your Bible. All those things are me. So that's just me sharing with you guys who I am, being who I am, and just all the things that make me who I am. So, yeah, zoning in on a niche for me at this point in time is not something for me. I know I've spoke with some people that are like, when they started YouTube, they was like they had to they had the hair up in front of a niche, and they stuck to a niche just because they saw that those videos were getting views or whatever the case might be. That's cool and everything, but that's not me. It may take longer to get views. It may take longer to build a community, whatever, or find my tribe of people. That is perfectly fine. But what you're gonna get from me is exactly who I am. So if you see a video today, as you're seeing this, I think I just posted some shorts about books recently. Before that, I had posted about my languages. All that is me, and I feel like that's why I'm not really gonna choose a niche. My niche is me. I am the niche. It is me. So whenever you come here, whenever you watch my videos, that's what you're getting. I'm big on mental health. I'm very big on mental health. I've seen what mental health can do to a family. I really have. So I'm big on mental health. I'm big on helping people. I love helping people. If something has helped me, I'm gonna share it and try to help somebody else, because I'm not saying that my way is right, but I'm just saying, like, if it helped me, who knows who else it might help. I I just know that for this point in time, I can say, like, niching down for me is not for me. So that's why I'm not really choosing a niche, because I know it's so much that makes me. I feel like for me, this is not speaking for any other creator. This is just for Megan. I know for a fact I've watered myself down in a lot of things. I've encountered people who's like, you made me feel comfortable being who I am. However, in a sense, they made me uncomfortable being completely who I am. It's only I could give them a part of me. So me coming to YouTube, wanting to be authentically Megan, being bold enough to finally cut on the camera and get on camera, because your girl don't like being on camera. Funny. I just kept feeling led to it. But so for me to get and be on camera, I feel like now it's like, let's take these, let's just be completely who we are. If I feel like I have hobbies, I like crocheting, I want to get into painting. However, that might not look too good, but I do want to get into that. But I do crochet. I love writing. I love pens. I did a post about fountain pens as well. So yeah, you're seeing a mixture of things on mine, and you're probably like, what is this girl's niche? But I am not choosing a niche for that reason. Don't get me wrong, it works a lot for a lot of creators, but for me personally, I'm just not gonna choose one. I'm just gonna post what Megan enjoys in life. Yeah, I'm just gonna be completely authentically me on camera for for my channel, for whoever wants to follow, whoever wants to subscribe or whatever, just to help people kind of see, like, being who you are is amazing. Just be you. Every layer of you, can benefit from somebody. And also something that I remember I was telling my husband about, I said, I don't get why every YouTuber is not successful. Every YouTuber, there's something you could take away from every YouTuber, no matter what they post. Yeah, I know some of them have niches, don't get me wrong, but even when they start posting a day in a life video and they're only known for showing their art skills or something, even if they start posting something different, still check it out. Like, still go and watch it, because not just solely because, oh, it supports them, but at the same time, like, you still can take something away from that. And also, you can have the other option, which is keep strolling. How many times you get on YouTube and a video is not for you and you bypass it? That's all you have to do. You don't have to completely unsubscribe to somebody, not continue to, follow them or whatever. Or I don't like their content and all this other. You don't have to do all that. If they start posting something because they're going through a transition and they want to go different, which is another reason, which is one of the main reasons I'm not choosing to do a niche, is because, a lot of people would join because of that niche, and they only see you as that, not realizing there is many more layers to you. There's many more layers out here to these content creators, and they offer a lot. And for them to be sharing, like, a part of their life or whatever the case might be, I mean, that's boldly on camera that's there forever, you know? So it's like, just if they post, if your content creator that you follow that you really like, if they sit and they post something that you're not really used to, you only like them for this specific niche, okay, then just do what you do any other time. Keep strolling. But that's ultimately why I'm not choosing a niche, is because I want to be authentically me. Not saying they're not, but I want, if a person is coming solely to my page because they like that, oh, she love fountain pens. When I post that video about a book, just bypass it if it's not for you. But then again, you might end up realizing like, oh, this girl read too. I might want to read that book. So you still can benefit from something. So I think it's all just a mindset thing. But don't get me wrong, people are successful with finding their niche and sticking with it and making their money off of it. And then there's some of us out here who just like, I want to just be me. I want to feel comfortable posting whatever, just like whatever. Like, if you see a video where I'm talking about study German with me, because I'm learning like 4 languages and I'm trying not, Lord knows I'm trying not to add a 5th, but Turkish is really we're not gonna go there. That's a whole nother video. Yeah, whole nother video. You just don't count it out just because, oh, I've known them for that specific thing. Like that's all that they're known for. There are layers to people out here. So yeah, just don't count it out if you see Megan like posting different things. It's not me just being all over the place. It's just me. Those are the layers of me, basically. And some of them, to be honest, some of the things that layers wise, not many people know. So that's the whole reason to not niche down, is just to be authentically who you are and put stuff out there. Because also, if you start going through a major life event and your content starts shifting anyway, sometimes you do lose people. Sometimes people will, because I've only followed them because of this qualities or whatever they're offering and providing me in this area. Maybe it's a finance, maybe they do art, maybe they do fitness. Now they want to start doing something different, or they going through a change in their life where they want to start posting different things. Now you're at a point where you're like, oh, I don't really want to, you're not for it. So that's the reason I feel like it's really good to just kind of just, because if you decide to make a transition from, okay, I'm tired of posting finance, I'm tired of posting fitness, I'm tired of posting art, I want to be able to post like what I do in my day, how I get my inspiration, etc. It won't be like a major blow. Like if I jumped tomorrow and did a video and posted it of me writing poetry. I'm a writer. I am a writer. I've been writing since I was 7 years old. So if I did a video of me writing poetry, that's not going to be a shock to you. If you've watched this video and as well as my other videos, it's not going to be a shock to you. But I'm not niching down to where that's the only thing I'm going to post. Yeah, if 5K people liked that video, that is great. But if 2 people liked it, if one person watched it, I'm fine with that too. Because why? Because it's me that I'm putting out there. I am the brand. I am the niche. So yeah, just give content creators their credit. I give them their credit for those that are niching, but I'm just stating why I'm choosing not to niche. And for anybody that wants to start, that feels like, oh, I think I'm going to be all over the place, or I don't know what to do, or they keep saying I need to choose a niche. Choose something you're passionate about. If you want to choose a niche, choose something you're passionate about that you could talk about to the day you die. However, don't just maybe squeeze in some videos every now and again that shows you authentically. So therefore, if you do go through a life event where you transition into like not wanting to post finance all the time, or art, or mental health or something, it's not going to be a surprise to your viewers. So that's solely why Megan is not choosing a niche. That's the reason why I post different things, is because for that reason. So I hope that helps anybody. And yeah, that's why I'm not choosing a niche. So I'm trying to think if I said it all, if I got it all, if I touched every point. yeah, I think I have. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing YouTube, I say go for it. Don't hold yourself back. I know I held myself back for like years. I'm talking about like five, like 5 years. Don't hold yourself back. Just start. And yeah, I know a lot of people might want to do it for money. Um, I mean, we all don't mind doing. I mean, of course, if I start getting money for it, I love it. But it doesn't mean Megan's gonna start niching down just because it's like, oh, this is what made me take off, or oh, this is what this or that. So I would definitely say if you want to do YouTube, go for it. It's a great way to self expression as well. I've seen some people on here that is big in film and photography. I've seen someone that has actually done film with their poetry, which is amazing. Just get, and if it's what you want to do, just go for it. Just start, because if you keep holding yourself back, you're going to keep wondering what if, what could happen, what's this, what's that. And also it could help you better your self-expression as well. Like me, I'm not a camera person. Who knew? I don't really care to be on camera like that. That's just me. However, it's making me comfortable knowing that it's someone that viewed my video in Germany. I love German. I love studying German. Y'all gonna find out about that in another video. It amazes me seeing someone in Germany watch my video. Someone liked it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what could happen with it. You don't know who you could help. You don't know who's waiting for your video. You don't know who's out there struggling or whatever the case might be. And also, that's another thing too. I don't really want it to weigh on my mental health to where it's to the point where I know some content creators have gone through that, where they've gone through a block or anything, which I know that can happen, period, because it happens with me as being a writer. However, I don't want to start looking at YouTube with dread, because I saw some videos where some people were like, oh, I'm quitting YouTube, when they were really great on there. But, just keeping your passion to be able to put something out there that's going to be able to help the next generations to come. Just don't let it affect your mental health by being caught up in the numbers and who's watching. Yes, it's good to know all that so you can get monetized and everything like that. But I think it's more important being who you are and keeping yourself mentally sane about it, and keeping yourself from getting bogged up into, oh, I'm going on this trip, I have to post this on YouTube, I have to. You can still post content on there from your trip, but you don't have to feel like everything on your trip is content, because you're making it more of work instead of enjoyment. So that's just my spill about it, and as to why I'm not choosing a niche. So I hope this helps anybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.